Welcome back to another Millennial in Debt Money Chat video. I hope you like the new background just for this specific video, coming in time for holidays, New Year's, all that good stuff. So like the title mentions, these side hustles are going to be side hustles that reap more reward than work. Essentially, you can make up to $100 to $200 a day. It doesn't mean that these are consistently every single day you'll be making $100, $200 a day, but they give you the opportunity to make large amounts of money. And like I said, we're way past the surveys that they give you 15 cents for 6 hours of your time. That's just not happening. All right, so the first thing you want to do is consider making either a digital or physical product that you would sell online. So you do not have any overhead pricing to kind of create products up front. They would be created as they are ordered. Digital products like ebooks or e-courses, which you put the work into it beforehand and then you put it to sell. We do have Millennial in Debt products and Millennial in Debt digital products for sale, and they have helped us to make hundreds of dollars an hour. Some days or other days people won't purchase, but depending on how much marketing and your platform and how big your brand is, you have the opportunity to make well over $100 an hour depending on how many people want to support and purchase your products. You want to make sure that they connect to people, whether it's like really cool catchy shirts, mugs, hats, leggings, whatever it is, or digital products like our ebook where we're helping people to improve their credit and to save money and budget. You want to create something that people actually need or want or have some sort of interest in. The next suggestion, which we have heard my opinion on this many times, is Airbnb. Now, I have a new home, or I guess it's not really new anymore, it's almost a year old. I have a new home, 2-bedroom. I don't personally want people in my space. However, I do have a few options if I choose to rent either a room or my couch or the whole home. There are people who sell or rent their homes for $100 a day, $200 a day, $300 a day, depending on where you're located, depending on how in-demand tourism is in your area. You can really make a lot of money selling or renting, your space on Airbnb. Again, it could be a couch, it could be a room, it could be the whole apartment or the whole home, depending on the space that you have available. But Airbnb is an option, and it doesn't have to be in a home that you currently live in. It could be a rental property that you own, right? Making that money. The third suggestion that you can get into is either teaching or consulting online. That's very similar along the lines of creating an online course or providing some source of information for people who are looking for whatever it is that you're really good at. If you don't want to go the teaching the children route, so not everyone wants to tutor kids or teach them English, you can use Take Lessons, which you can pretty much teach anyone how to do anything you're good at. I've mentioned it before in my previous side hustle video. It is a great way. You charge whatever amount that you want to charge and you teach whatever it is that you're good at. If you do want to go the route with teaching children, you go to VIP Kids, Palfish, I think is another one, Wisant for tutoring. These are all options. I know on Wisant I was charging $70 an hour. The only problem that I have with these programs, and this is again with more of the suggestions I offer later on in this video, if you do create some sort of connection with the person that you're working with or teaching, you can move off the platform. It is frowned upon. But these platforms do take 20-30%. They tax you sometimes, most of the time, depending on what you're doing or how much you're charging. So if you build a platform or if you build a connection with the people that you're working with, they become your clients, you can move them off the platform and just exchange the money one-on-one. Just make sure you don't get scammed, because that's the thing that happens. All right, moving into my fourth suggestion, which I've mentioned in many videos because it actually works and I use it and I love it when I need extra money and have the time to do so and like really focus. That's Upwork and FIVERR, and I will link both of those below. I'll link all the suggestions below. Upwork and FIVERR give you the opportunity to really showcase your skills, especially if you're good in tech or if you're good in writing or good in like creating art. FIVERR is a really great place where you can sell all different types of skills. You can also be a virtual assistant on FIVERR, which is how I was making most of my money, by selling your time essentially, and you get to work from home. All you need is internet and just creativity and really good skills and things like that. Similar to what I mentioned in the last suggestion, if you do build a clientele that you trust and you work with and it's consistent work, you can move off of the platform to avoid the 20%, 30% charge that they will take from what you're charging. But that again is only if you've built a trustworthy clientele, if you know that's going to be long term and not just one or two different services. So that is something you want to think about when capitalizing or making the most amount of money on these sort of platforms that you're working with. The next suggestion, which is kind of cool, I haven't tried it. I know a couple people that have and have had really great success. The reason I haven't tried it is because I have a weird voice, but voiceover work is really, really, really popular now, especially on FIVERR. If you have an interesting voice, or if you think you can really like do multiple voices and things like that, people are willing to pay 50, 60, 70 bucks an hour for you to just do voiceovers. And most of the time, those voiceovers will take you like 10, 15 minutes, depending on what the job is. So clientele on FIVERR really is looking for all types of things. And this is not an ad for FIVERR. I use FIVERR to make money whenever I have the time to do so. And I've just been seeing rampant all over people requesting voiceovers. So that's something, if your voice is not as annoying as mine, I know my truth, you definitely can go on to FIVERR and kind of offer your services as a voiceover artist. Now, this next suggestion is going to be from my multilingual peoples. I speak 3 languages, none of them very well. English, they let me teach English, so I guess I speak it well. Haitian Creole, and French. Now, this is for my multi-bilingual people to be an interpreter. They make bank, and I will link a few websites that are looking for interpreters. If you speak English really well and you speak another language really well, they will put you on the phone or on the computer or FaceTime, things like that, and they will ask you to interpret or to translate whatever language it is that you speak into English or the other way around. And it's just really cool. I feel like if you don't use your multilingual lifestyle, you lose it, which is why my French is so terrible. But I'm trying, right? So being an interpreter really will make you lots and lots of extra cash. And the last suggestion that I have for you is focus groups. There are 3 different websites that I use. Focus groups are really, really big in New York. They are really big everywhere, pretty much. People trying to find out your opinion on things, for you to test different things, beverages, technology, websites. You can go to focusgroup.com, focusgroup.org. I'll link all the websites below that I use. And you can make anywhere from $250 an hour to $1,000 for like a 7-hour case study for the day. It's really just an awesome way to share your opinion, talk about things you like, talk about things you don't like, try out new things, and make coin bank. All right? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you can get a notification every single time I upload once a week. Sometimes less, but we're doing better. And thank you for watching. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. See you in the next one.